welcome to the last stage 29 of the Calamari Navy experiment. It's a pretty big stage, lots of water thankfully, and I've got a stream of the enemy bosses coming out to meet me. The only enemy unit that doesn't have a boss is a princess with Lich and Ruby Dragon. And first up is the All Quake unit, and I put the unit that I said that I would do on the forums. So the question here is going to be, how much damage do I take from the non-Quake attacks? Because I can't afford to put a monk in there, because Quake is... 3 times Quake is just probably going to kill the monk before it can do anything. So I guess since it can't hit me, I'll just go for weak. Oh crap. So the dragon originally was a land unit, so even though it's flies now, it's marked as land. Just like Zom was saying, the Nixie shouldn't be flagged for air because it took the space of an air unit. The dragon is taking the space of a flying unit, so that's why it's taking damage. 1 damage, wow. So I guess it just has extremely strong defenses. Okay, so now I think they're on. Yeah, okay, so that's going to be a problem even after. I guess what I'm going to have to do is replace the dragon with some other. It's not too big of a deal. I'll put another angel and Canopus, or somebody in there who won't take damage. Alright, round 2 with the Quake unit, hopefully at least, they're both kinda right there. Crap! Well, I think I'll be okay for a little bit, it just depends. Okay, at least he has low agility. I'm definitely not gonna do any damage with his attack. That should do decent damage. As should that. And now the question is just, can I take enough damage to run away before something really horrible happens? Like I flame myself. Okay, that's not good. I actually wanted to take some damage. Okay, at least they're on strong. Now I might actually have enough to get away. Okay, that's not too bad, I guess. Alright, so now I got back to the Quake unit. I want to at least take out the golems, so that if anybody else gets to this unit, they won't get triple quaked. They'll just get 1 quake. And then the danger is going to be, can he take out my Seraphim with 1 hit? And I don't know, it may be close there. I do have more Seraphim, but that is the Seraphim that used to be in my Lord's unit, so it has ridiculous... Okay, just barely did. And now he should hit the front line. I put a power shield on the front line, so he should take almost no damage. Okay, well, or he'll hit him instead. But anybody should be able to take him out now, and then I can go swap out that unit and put, I don't know, some of their flyers instead of the dragon. Alright, now time to get my double Lich unit in action. So, I only have 1 weak spot here, and that is the monk. Of course, being charmed would not be all that great either. He does have a holy sword on, so just gotta keep him off the liches. Okay, they're definitely on strong. Okay, well, I took almost no damage from their magic attacks, which is good, and now the first thing here has to be take out the demons. So, I should be able to survive this unless we get double Phantom in. So, yeah, I'll be fine. I can take out... Definitely can take out the doubles. I may be able to take out... No, I'll just do some good damage to the team head. If the Kraken hadn't been charmed, then I would take out the team head. But then I would have gotten phantomed. I may still get phantomed, I guess. Well, let's see how much this does. Probably like 100 damage to the monk. It's not too bad, 80. I think that's it. Well, besides him hitting himself pointlessly. So, pretty good. Very sustainable, certainly. And I've got another black resistant unit behind. Alright, I try to get out of the way of the rampaging Pravia, but I could not quite do it. It doesn't matter, he won't be able to do that much damage. I put Power Shield on just in case. Wow. I really underestimated. I should have put some Fizz items on the Liches too. That's ridiculous. After doing all that last fight to try to avoid taking too much damage, just totally obliterated this unit. But I've got a bunch more at least. Alright, now we've got Ronnie, another chance to take out her father, so she missed it the first time. And what I'm going to do here is try to take out, well, they'll probably go first. After they go with Swath, oh, that's ridiculous. So I put, well, I'm going to try to take out the Titans so that somebody else can finish the unit off. I put the Power Shields on the Pumpkinhead, so they should have 84. Yeah, 84 Fizz defense, which is... I don't know how ridiculous that is. That is pretty much the highest defense you can get against physical, I think. So I'll do one more Swath. And I guess back to strong for what your cash does. Wow! He's got 84 physical defense, and he still does 100 damage. I wonder if it's not... It looked like Fizz to me. Okay, so might... No, didn't quite do it. Okay, so now the problem is... Yeah, I don't know what I can do about that. We'll kill him, and then maybe I'll get the other Pumpkinhead to hit one more time. Ah! That would have been 170 damage. Okay, at this point, probably have to run away. I'd like to get another Maelstrom in, but he might kill the Pumpkinhead. So, that should at least be enough that other people won't instantly die when dealing with this. Alright, now let's see if we can take out the other Titan. And I put my Tiamat on the bottom side there, because I think with his targeted attack, he'll be able to go across and do some black damage, and I should go back to strong. Okay, not bad. Okay, do some damage to everybody here. Got good physical defense, they're not doing too much damage. Certainly doing a ton better than the Pumpkinheads. I mean, I don't know what the deal with that is. Ouch. Oh, come on. And he's still gonna Ionuki someone. So, it may be best to just... Well, he'll probably be Ionuki the strong person, so I'll take it. Youch. Alright, now we should be able to either kill him or do some serious damage. I did go defensively across the back line. Everybody has a power shield in the back. Hopefully that will help. Yeah, okay, that looked like it helped. And then I've got the relic sword up front, since they don't do any anti-base damage, it's all physical damage. Might as well take advantage of it. And then one more. That's unfortunate. One strongest damage hit, undoubtedly. Let's at least get this one. It's not as much as I thought. So we're gonna have at least one more fight here, which is unfortunate because it just does so much damage with that swath that, not to mention the Inuki, which even devastates freaking Kraken. Well, he's getting some level. Alright, this is the fire and ice enemy. I don't really have an optimal unit planned for it. Maybe I'll come up with something as the stage goes along. But I am going to get to use the Mystic Helmet, which has both fire and ice defense on the Seraphim, because she's the one I'm worried about. I'm thinking Kraken goes next, and then probably their dragons. Okay, not too bad. And they're on strong, which is survivable. That helps a lot, actually, that this unit is on strong. Alright, so maybe this unit wasn't designed to combat these guys, but it's going to do pretty well to weaken them, I think, although this won't do any damage. So probably, if I wanted to make this the designated unit to take this out, I would have to put some sort of fire mage or somebody back there. Although the siren might just get obliterated. See how that treats the Seraphim. It did okay. Oh yeah, I forgot he's gonna go a third time. So, I'm gonna weaken them and do some decent damage, but don't know how sustainable it is, especially with the Seraphim. Alright, now I get the triple Sylph unit in action. So I'm hoping that they will do some mad damage. Not to, well, you know, for things that are pretty strong against white or stuff in general, that was pretty decent damage. Definitely not the optimal use of this unit. Yeah, that hurt. So really the goal of this fight should be to take out the front line. I really should put on weak. I guess it doesn't matter at this point, so I just gotta take another hit and kill the Kraken and run away. Or kill the Platinum Dragon. Alright, that'll make it a little easier for somebody else. Alright, I caught Akash's unit before he could get to the village, I think. Okay, good. And I just have to hope that he can't do 98 damage. I don't think he can. He only did like 60 last time. Okay, that's about right. And then I have 3 attacks to do 94 damage. I got the Relic Sword on him. Business Sword there. And then this guy does black damage, so let's just get a hit. Alright, perfect. And I also figured out the reason he destroyed the Halloweens is because he doesn't do physical damage with the normal hit, it's white damage. Alright, now I've got Randall's again. Unfortunately, I didn't have a faster unit over here. This is a forest unit. To cut him off so he got to the town. But this unit will take almost no damage from black, except for 2 of them anyway. So that could be a problem, maybe, depends. Not quite, okay. But I do have white swords on those guys, and then of course, I should have gone weak. It doesn't matter, he would probably do 1 damage to whoever. Oh! Well, that's interesting. I guess Randall's is actually... He's int based, he's not strength based, so... And I shouldn't have gone to strong yet, I forgot I hadn't gone. I'll just leave it on strong. So this actually worked out pretty well. I'll heal that up again. It's certainly better than him, say, charming priest, I guess. Should do some pretty good damage to Randall's again. So the only unsustainable thing here is the damage being done to the priest, but it's a very good person to charm. But they won't do any more damage to me, and I'll almost take out... I might actually... No, I should take out... No, that didn't do near as much damage. One of the Delta, if I can hit them. Okay, that worked out pretty well. Alright, and my last unit that hasn't fought, well, actually second to last, I still have the Platinum Dragon. Try to take out, or at least weaken this unit some more. And it'll be interesting to see how much damage this does. Okay, that's a very good miss on the Princess. I don't know who will go next. Okay, that works out well. So, I'm a little worried about the front line. But I think the heal will put them up enough to survive 1 round. Depends who he lunges. Ouch! Well, no, I don't think so. I think that means I have to run away. It's gonna kill the princess with the blizzard. Alright, I had to use 2 of my all heals. I'll probably have to use more at the start and at the very end than any other time. And I'm just gotta figure out the right units. Because clearly I don't have a good counter for this unit yet. Where most of the other units, I feel like I've got a much better handle on. Okay, well that certainly worked. I think my Dragon Master will go next. Damn it. I really wanted to kill that guy to avoid the even time damage. Alright, that wasn't too bad, I guess. Okay, 1 more ranker. At least, come on, hit this time. Take out the Platinum Dragon. Alright. Now, get that, and then should we do... Oh, come on. I would think... Wow. That's just... Alright, this is my flying unit that I reconfigured for the Quake enemy group. And I'd use a heal on the leader, so hopefully survive the Nova. And, okay, that works out well. Everybody has minus fire. And we just gotta do a little bit of damage here. I don't know why I equipped fire swords, they're probably Should have equipped ice swords, but I know he's weak to a variety of things. Okay. Alright, I got the vampire unit in action again. Unfortunately, I was not able to chase it again because of the slow movement speed, and he got back to a town and revived 2 guys. But it's not the end of the world necessarily. That might be pretty bad though. Okay, good miss. And hopefully you can get my... No, it would have been nice to go for them. I did have to use a heal on that monk. Well, at least they're on strong. And I probably should have gone to leader. No, we didn't. So that's what I was looking for. Ice Storm. So at this point, all you need to do is either kill the vampire or kill the Tiamat to get access, or have probably more likely the vampire kill him. Although, wow, it's 94 damage. Not shabby at all. Come on, you got it last time. Ah! Okay, good miss. And then we go back to leader. With the hope of life-sucking him, or at least having somebody hit him. Well, I thought that attack didn't even work on the leaders, so I can't be too disappointed about it. Alright, round 3, I think, for the vampires. 4th fight total for this unit. And what I need to do is... actually... yeah, that's what I need, is for them to not cast 2 damaging spells. So now I actually have a chance of surviving. Although I actually should survive quite handily if I can get a hit in. Finally! And then, unfortunately, I'll do Ice Storm before I heal. But at least I got rid of that unit finally. Alright, so nobody's healed up. Get the Princess unit arriving. As my High Sky unit got outmaneuvered, and so I should be able to kill the Liches, and the question is, what is that sexy black-looking ruby dragon attack? Does it attack the weak creature, in which case I am fogged? If it attacks the strongest person, then I'm in luck. Alright, I am in luck. So this is pretty much the perfect foil to the enemy unit then. Probably want to consider equipping some sort of item that will do plus fire resistance to the Kraken and all things. But alright, level 30 Sylph. Alright, got my high alignment unit here to take this Seraphim. I'll take a bunch of damage from the initial black attack from Gares, but after that, should take almost no damage. Youch. Well, that's more damage than I thought I would take from Jihad. But I guess the Kraken only has 60 white defense, the other people are a little bit higher. I did put the King helmet on, which is plus white and plus black, but I guess that's the King helmet is only on the back row people, whereas the Kraken has, the Kraken has Fafnir sword to do black damage. That wasn't particularly effective. Oh, that's no good. Well, we got lots of monks, I suppose, and I have 25 revive items. This is not nearly as effective as I thought it would be. At least that's something. And let's just get one more hit and kill it. No, not quite. Alright, now it's time for Janna's unit to stand up to Gares. I think after the last battle, what I've learned is I should run away before he does lunge, because he's going to pick someone weak, probably, to do lunge on, and it's not going to be pretty. I should have gone weak, I guess, but I didn't know if I was going to go next. Not that Jihad will do that much damage, but... Alright, so... I guess that's all the damage I'm going to do, actually. I don't really want to run away, but I'm pretty sure that Gares can do 143 damage to the Seraphim that has no defense. Even though she has the Ogre Shield, it's night, she has no base fizz or black defense. And there's also, I'd have to go 3 rounds to kill the Seraphim with 2 consecutive Kraken attacks, so let's just boogie. Alright, now it's time for Aisha's unit to jump in. So I love the Eagle Man going first. Okay, some good misses there, or well, one good miss on the Princess. Should do some good damage, at least one of them. Will I go first or not? I have no idea. 29, it should kill her either way. Youch. Okay, so I got an Ice Storm and a heal. And then probably Eagle Man goes first again anyway, so I'll keep on weak. And then Eagle Man is the weakest guy. He might actually be able to survive a lunge at 119. Find out. Okay, or he can miss since he has ridiculous agility. Unfortunately, that just does 1. That was the front 2 guys are going to be doing all the damage here. Probably I'll go first. Yeah, I should have. No, lunge would have killed him if it hit him. This is probably that again. Well, I think we're still going to lose with the double area effects they hit on us, but now we should be in good shape. Time for Yushi's unit to kill Gares, or try anyway. Unfortunately, the unit has not really fully healed at all, so probably he will go before Yushi's. So I'm thinking it's a bad idea, because he'll just kill whoever he lunges on. So, get 2 more attacks, and then I guess I'm done. Which is unfortunate, because so close. Alright, get the Sardin Lich unit trying to take him out. It's kind of an odd configuration, but I actually want to do Cold Eye to do white damage from Sardin. And I've got the doubles up front. I just need... I think I've done enough damage already. I just needed the double to do a little bit of damage. Oh, I missed! And And that is the attack I needed. Okay, well, somehow he just didn't do enough damage. So really I just need the Kraken to hit this time. Or not. Who says devils can't be used frontline? Alright, start of round 2. I subbed out the red dragon that did not actually dodge Quake. So we got a free first round here. I put physical shields, or the power shields, on the Eagle Man and the Raven Man, which I should have moved them over to the left, I think, so they could actually hit the rune golems. But I don't think it'll matter. I think the key is just to do some residual damage. And then take almost no damage. Youch. So that's the problem, really, is the blast. There's not really a good answer for that. Ow. So then I have to pretty much go heal, because I can't take 2 of those. Alright, time for round 2, and hopefully he's on strong. I kind of think he's on strong. Otherwise, you might kill the Nixon. I went ahead and put Bison swords on, or I thought I put a dark sword on. I guess I put the wrong kind of sword on. The Raven Man. So should kill, or almost kill, the golems this time. And now the moment of truth. Okay, that's not horrible. Unless he kills him with the next hit. Alright, now we definitely have to bring somebody else in and use some heals. But as long as whoever comes next goes first, they'll get rid of the golems. Alright, got a triple Sylph Vampire unit. I don't think they'll do all that much damage because this unit is strong versus white, but it's definitely still do some damage. Not that time. I did equip Angel Wings on the 2 in the back, and I wish I had a better plus white plus strength item for front. I do have one sword that's plus like 4 white, I just don't know where it is. They're weak to cold, so if I can actually hit them, should do some serious damage. I still have to be very careful with who goes next because, I mean, if we were in the water, then I would have just annihilated them. But we're not in the water, so... Well, actually, we'll just kill the lead vampire, so it won't matter. So we won't have to worry about this unit again for a while. And maybe get a level with 2 deaths? Or 3? Nope, no level, but it must be closing in. Alright, well, this could be interesting. The question is, can I go first? Because that's what I really want to do. Or at least after he goes. I'll definitely take the first Quake, but I can't really survive a ton of those. Okay, so I want to survive 3 of them anyway. And that should do it, I think. Alright, now it just depends on whether they're on... Actually, I should just run away if I can. There's no reason to chance him putting a lunge on top of mine. I think that's exactly what he'll do. Alright, no triple Quake. I kind of throw the kitchen sink at him, which is probably a mistake because I'll take a bunch of damage. Really, only one unit here is going to be able to damage them significantly, so it's probably... Yeah, damage. That's gonna do more damage, and I'll probably miss. Miss and be sad. No, but still, 24 damage is pretty much nothing. And my payoff is hopefully to do another 24 damage. 28 damage. Alright, well, that's something, I guess. I can miss him twice more. Alright. Another unit that I don't know is really a great unit to fight him. At least I do have a flying character in it. Youch. Well, that wouldn't have done any damage anyway, probably. So nice heal. This is my only damage. Yeah, that's not great at all. I guess I should run away. Here's the unit that I actually wanted to fight him, that could get up here in time. And all I gotta do is get a couple of magic hits, I think. And then not die, of course. And this is where I wish I had more devils. It's definitely not as much damage as I wanted to do, but it's enough. Alright. And then we're back with Aisha's units. Got them all geared up with engraved ring and such to tank on black attacks. Holy swords, so I don't have any defensive items on the front line, they may take a little bit more damage. We've got 3 heal alls coming. May not work out for the front line. No, Meteor was enough less damage than Phantom that it would work out. Okay, well at least they're on strong. I totally forgot that team up. Spy dragons are so slow. Alright, well definitely gonna do a ridiculous ton of damage to them. The only question is, do I stick around or not? There's possibly one more Phantom, possibly not. Alright, it seems like we're sticking around. Youch. Alright, it's close, but they're on strong, so won't kill anybody. And good to go anyway. But I can't take another Phantom, so I'll have to run away after the heal. Even though it's just 50%, but there's no point in risking it. But it's still pretty good. Alright, now I've got Warren here to clean up. One of the dual Lich units, so really all I have to do is go before the Devils, which I may not. Okay, that's a good miss. That's a good miss, too. Okay, I can live with that as the first round, certainly. Okay, so it seems like just a formality now. But I'll probably have to hit him with the Kraken again. Especially with the Liches missing like that. And of course, if he charms the Kraken, that'll be hard. Nope. Nope, not that time. At this point, I think as long as I get the right unit to engage first, I should be able to deal with this unit pretty well. And especially if I take a unit like the Princess unit that I had engage it last time, and put somebody with black resistance up front, it should work even better. Alright, now Hakash is back, and I have Ronnie to meet him again with the pumpkin heads, or Halloweens rather, and hopefully I can do a little bit better this time. Although, I mean, I think they were pretty successful last time. The biggest problem I had was he took the hell out of the Halloweens with subsequent attacks after the Swath attack. I have black swords up front, so maybe I'll go back to strong. See what happens with the best. I'm curious what. Should go to strong. I'll see if the pumpkin will go on to the other Titan best. No. Alright, well, now we're gonna get 2 more swaths, so that would take out the dragon, so I think we have to leave it at that. So not quite as successful this time, but I guess that's what you get without a Maelstrom to take out the Titans. Alright, Warren's unit got caught here coming back to heal, but actually did pretty well last fight, so it should work out. I put power shields on the entire back line, which should help. Yeah, this should be enough. And then maybe I should have gone weak, but might still do... yes. Okay, so now I should be in good shape. I was really hoping to get another 80 damage off that Titan. Because the goal of this fight really is to take out a second Titan, and I don't know about that. I think I have a shot at not dying there, but the second, I can't take both, that's the problem. So, there's no reason to take one of them. Might go for the Titan, might not, but I'm not going to kill it, so it's not worth it. Alright, I'm going to toss my other Dragon Master unit at it. I don't know if this is really going to be as successful. So I just don't have as much damage I can deal. Certainly not taking nearly as much damage as last fight though, so I'll be able to stick around a little longer. Okay, that looks pretty good. Durandal sword. Okay, so I'll be able to accomplish the goal. Now that Kraken is going to have to heal for ages, but I'll have to run away after this before he does another swath or whatever he's going to do. But got the second Titan. Alright, I'm going to try to do some significant damage with Kren. Also put power shields on there. They're probably going to take a fair amount of damage. But at least there's only one swath, at least per round. Oh jeez, that's not... okay, that's better. But still, I thought with the Relic Sword I might do 137. Not looking so great for me. So, I'm not going to take any damage, it's just he's going to push me back and I have to kill him within like 4 or 5 fights, or he's going to knock me off my base and I'll have to start using boots to attack him. But I guess if nothing else, I should be able to outlast him with the Kraken just sitting there attacking him again. I should have gone strong. Again and again and again with the Kraken. Sardin's turn to try to inflict a little bit of damage. Usual items equipped, and I went ahead and used a heal on Sardin as he was down at like 100 HP. And I'm not going to be able to survive 2 swaths with that. Put the power shields on so they don't have as high int as that. Oh, wow, only 9 damage. 1 damage. Okay, now I'm feeling really silly for not putting a monk in here because obviously the rest, no one's going to do any significant damage in this group except for Kraken. Well, at least with the heal I'll survive that. full Kraken. Actually, if I can hit him once more, then Ionuki might be enough and punish him with the hit. Yep. Come on. Let's do it. Oh. Alright, since it's exactly noon, I thought I should at least get a high element, or a high alignment unit in here. And so if I go first, all is well. I'm pretty sure I won't go first, though. I did put the power shields on. I'm actually hoping I will miss the first attack, so I can get a heal in. Oh, I guess that's good enough. And even though he's going to do a little bit of damage there, it would not be as much as I heal back. And then I just want to get him before he gets to the swap. Alright, well that was an ordeal. Alright, time for the blue and red units. I went ahead and redid my princess unit a little bit here. It's no longer flying, but if I'm standing on my base, it does not have to be flying. This is probably going to hurt a lot. Well, not as much as I thought. Obviously they have flame swords. I'm not getting much with Starlight or Blizzard or whatever she has in the back. Yow. That did ridiculously more than I thought it would to the front line. Yeah, so I don't know what we're gonna do here. I think I'm gonna have to use a bunch of healing items. I don't think that's sustainable. So I gotta get a better answer for this unit. And I don't think I can survive the next Niflheim. I think it did 80 damage to him last time. As pathetic as it is, I'm gonna have to run away because Fogel can't take cold damage, I guess. Well, I guess I should have leveled him up to 28. Alright, back for fight 2 with the red and blue crew, which is kind of shaping up to be strong, the hardest thing to take out here. So, the monk is probably the only one who's going to take a bunch. Okay, so that was weird. I don't know why he missed everybody. I mean, they do have pretty good int, but confused. So Niflheim really should only damage the monk that much. The Kraken probably a little bit. And that's probably not going to do a lot of damage except to the boss. Or the leader, I guess he's not really the boss in this context. So this is working out pretty well overall, I think. Especially with the amount of missing they're doing. Yeah, I don't know why they're... I guess these units must just have ridiculous ends. So, now at this point, I think they've got one attack of cold in the front and then probably one hit, normal attack by their leaders, so that should be pretty set. So then I can only hope that I do more damage than them. Yeah, I've got to have done more damage than them. Especially with all those 100 damage hits. Okay, so now I have some breathing. If that last fight went so well, I'm actually healed up enough to just do it again. And probably they'll never miss any time this time. After missing all the time last time. Nope, 2 misses. Although, honestly, the one person I would have liked them to miss is the one that didn't miss. But I still got this. And the only thing that's really important is that I will take out the Platinum Dragon, not before it hits me again. That's unfortunate, but not a big deal. So, whoever comes after this just needs fire items. And fizz items. Let's do it on strong. back to weak. And I guess I technically could have put the Platinum Dragon in front to try to give it, you know, one more attack, but then I'd have to worry about flipping back and forth between strong and weak, and I think it's probably just not worth it. Alright, armed with Euro swords, we come to end the general. And probably like 3 hits. That's probably gonna hurt. Not too bad considering. That's unfortunate, because maybe could have prevented him from hitting this, or from needing another round, but no, not like. Let's try right now. Oh, could be worse. It could miss again, but it doesn't matter. Alright, a little opportunistic sniping of the Sylph Vampire unit. Got pure high alignment group, Angel Wings on the 2 Ent-based characters, the Platinum Dragon and the Monk, and then some sword on Kraken. So the Kraken will take a little damage, but I'll just heal it back. And I got there just before, well, maybe not just before, but close before the vampires would have arisen and caused a bit more of a problem. I don't know if it would really be that big of a problem, but certainly I would have to worry about after the first round. And they might heal themselves back, whereas here all I have to do is survive the white attacks. And I can just kind of feast on the Sylphs and the Sleeping Vampires. So, this unit is working great if I can get it into the right situations, and since it's high sky, it actually gets into the right situations and can come back to base and heal, whereas that's a big problem with some of the other units. They get knocked back in the snow and kind of crawl back to base and miss a lot of healing time. And I guess I could have turned animation off for just this fight, but it doesn't seem worth it. And that should be it. Right, good level. And now we've got a new unit. It is 2 Liches and 3 Halloweens, which is actually pretty scary when you think about it. Hopefully the Liches will go first. We've got Holy Swords. I decided to go with the unit that has, one of the units that has 5 guys in it. Because, yeah, they're on strong, so it'll spread the damage out a lot more. It still could be a problem. But I also have very different weaknesses for this unit. So, especially since they're on strong, it's going to change which type of magic they use, which is going to help me a lot. And so definitely the leader is not in any danger of dying. He's going to double heal himself each round, or, well, heal himself and get healed by Priest, but I don't know, I still don't think I'm going to be able to hold up. And I didn't really go before them, so there's any reason to stick around and get hammered a bunch and have to run away. And so I probably should have moved out into the water to meet this unit. Because if I could afford to get a couple of Kraken rounds on him, then that would help a lot with the back row. And probably I should have put the Lord or the Lady, I guess, in the back row for this fight. Ouch. Because in the back row, I would have been able to do Swath twice. Well, or once anyway. I don't know if I'm going to get to twice at this rate. But that should at least do some ridiculous damage. So again, I don't know, I think I have a better chance this time. It's only the Cleric is really that low. Oh, that really would have made a difference. Yeah, but now one more magic attack will kill her. I was really hoping that it would choose something that she... Well, I guess I should have been able to tell, which... Yeah, I should have known it was going to use lightning because the Kraken was highest. And realized that it would have hurt her. I was hoping for... I don't know what... Actually, probably most elementals hurt the cleric pretty decently besides... cold, maybe? Alright, have power shields will travel. I really would have preferred to get the pumpkin unit in on this first. But, you know, logistics don't always work out, and that... Yeah, it's not too bad. Got Durandal and Fafniel up front. So I'll do a little damage there, take some damage there, and the monk is kind of close. Hopefully won't kill the monk, and it's kind of unfortunate that their agility is about the same, so I don't know who's going to go first. Okay, good miss on the monk. And I would say probably my front line will go first after he goes. But I'm going to run away after that because I'm unlikely to survive. At least the monk and the Nixie are not going to survive too.
Right ahead.
Alright, now we've got the Halloween Dragon Master unit. And go to Strong, take the first swath. And then everybody has pretty decent agility here, so I'm hoping that I can take out one of the Titans before they do their swath. If I can do about... Okay, perfect. I'll gamble and keep it on weak. And miss, so it won't really matter. Won't be able to do 147. And I miss, so it doesn't matter. But at least got one of them. Theoretically could have gotten both of them. Alright, so now I should get to go again. And I guess might as well have the pumpkins go first because they're not going to be of any use after that anyway. Okay, and it should be his turn again, I think. Youch. So I think he's on strong, so I can survive an attack and an Ionuki. Oops. I should have gone back to strong. But still accomplished. Alright, I'm gonna try Seraphim frontline. I equipped her with a black sword. I have no idea whether that will work or not, but nothing to lose really because I don't think white damage does anything to him. Okay, I would conclude either she has... Well, she only has like 140 strength with the weapon. It's not quite conclusive. But probably she just doesn't have the ability to do black damage. She probably just always does white damage with Halo. Which would make sense that it would always do white damage. It's not like using her weapon, it's a special attack. Youch. So the problem here is I'm not going to be able to do quite enough damage. So I don't know if I'm going to be able to prevent him from getting to a town. Alright, after a little swapping of guys from a slower unit to the high sky unit, I'm ready to take this guy out. And also, my Platinum Dragon is already level 30, just doesn't need the XP, can't do any damage to this guy, so might as well have my level 25 melee guys come up and attempt to do some damage. And if they can't damage him very much, they'll at least get a level, because they really, really need levels. I think they'd be awesome if they were level 30. And they're just not all that awesome at level 25. I mean, they can damage him at least, but it's just not like the Kraken can. So really just one more Kraken hit. I'm gonna leave it on strong because I'm not really in a hurry to kill him after that. Although, no, I should have put it on weak because I don't have any heals. But oh well, it took 50 damage. No big deal. Okay, now skies are clear and oh no, there's a lich unit coming up. Probably the pumpkin. Yeah, pumpkin lich. Okay, well I gotta get ready for that. Alright, attack from both sides here. Warren's unit, it's got anti-thunder stuff on because, well, I'm gonna run into a lot of thunder in this fight. And that's probably okay if they keep missing like that. Okay, can't complain at all. And then what I'm gonna complain about is these kind of hits. Okay. Also good. Ouch. I actually would have preferred the healer to go later because I'm going to get another Uber Pumpkin. I'm already on weak. So, it's debatable whether I should go for Firewall or not. Okay, that worked out really well. It's a shame she didn't have just a little more HP to give me another Thunder instead of... I really should keep it on strong. I think the Kraken will go first. And so I'll do more damage that way. Okay, and so then... I guess it won't really matter because it's going to take 2 firewalls to kill the one on the right. Although I could have... Oh, well, too late. Maybe killed it anyway with lightning. But overall, besides the Kraken getting ugly destroyed, not too bad of a fight. And actually, look at all of them. So, that worked out quite well. Alright, now it's time for the harder unit. And I've got the Mystic Veil on the Priestess for fire and ice. And then Earth on Platinum Dragon for fire and ice. So not too bad. That should be the most damage I take from any one attack. And then the Kraken has a flame sword. Youch. Okay, at least they're on strong. Not going to kill me with the second Niflheim. I should heal up, that it might even be okay for a second fight. I probably should have put... I just can't believe my Kraken can't hit the dragon. Yeah, I'm not having a lot of luck. Besides that, that was pretty lucky. Okay, so now I just need a couple... Well, I should have micromanaged a leader there, I guess, but I should at least, if I can hit him... Okay, that helps a lot. Even though I didn't win. Alright, I'll get the Tiamat into it. I went ahead and swapped in a monk. We'll see how that works. Pretty much the same exact items as last fight. I changed the setup a little bit, trying to do 2 evil rings instead of having, or rancors, I guess. Instead of having the dragon up front, because that'll actually damage. Well, I thought it would damage both of them, but I guess it's only going to damage the dragons. Well, it's still 2, whereas last fight the Ice Breath would have just damaged the leaders, so it's still better to have the dragon back. I guess I could have optimized more by keeping it on strong and having the Kraken attack the other dragon. I'm hoping that would kill him with 2 of those, but it looks like it wouldn't have quite done it anyway. but I'll have probably, well, almost accomplished the goal of killing off the dragon. Alright, equipped Kren out with 2 Earth Charms, and the Mystic Helmet, and a Euro Sword. And away we go. Liches should do really well. In fact, another way I can counter this unit is probably something like 3 Liches and a Tiamat. Just... would break my all-water thing. And the Kraken really doesn't do that bad. I've got a Euro Sword on the Kraken, because I anticipated needing a lot of hits on him. Not too bad compared to the damage I was getting from Mulan. Quite finish him at this rate. Just not doing quite enough damage from the back row. But definitely setting up so next fight have a pretty good shot at it. And I didn't take too much damage. Alright, this time I went with all dragon rings because, well, the platinum dragons are dead. There's no reason to need both fire and ice protection anymore. Okay, not too bad damage. I don't know if the devils will do that much. Nope. I guess it would have been better off trying to stick them up front, but I don't know if they really would have done that much damage up front either, so... I have the Euro Sword on the Kraken. All I really need is a little bit of damage there. And then I think... should be pretty good from here on out. Yeah, I really just need one more hit from the Kraken. It's a good miss because I really don't want to have to kill this unit for forever, and actually I don't. Its damage was pretty well distributed. Alright, got another Sylph Vampire unit. Again, it is almost night, but not night, so this should go my way. And I probably should bring somebody else up to kill them, just because this unit just doesn't need the XP. And I don't think I'll be able to kill him anyway. The problem is going to be... well, I suppose if Cold does more damage than it should to the Sylphs than to the Vampires, I could do another fight with these guys, kill just the Sylphs. But in that case I should have put the Kraken in the back row to minimize the damage I do to the front line, to leave somebody to kill. Or I could just not worry about it. Kill the leader and a couple of the Sylphs and either chase them down or don't. Although I guess they should be on slow now. So if I feel like taking 2 white shots for a little XP, I could. Alright, now we've got the Dragon Master Lich Monk unit again. I've got fire items in the back row because I'm thinking I've got after the Platinum Dragon, but I could be wrong. And I was wrong, I went after the Monk. So that must mean they're on weak, I guess. I've got the Noto Sword, so I should decimate their front line. Do some decent damage here, but not horrific. And then they'll probably just heal it right back. Yeah, pretty much. So, the damage I did was the 1 Kraken hit. But I guess I get 3 Kraken hits, or 5 Kraken hits, so... good overall. This is one unit where it might be nice to assassinate the Monk or the Lich, or both of them. past those guys. And I'm not sure if they're going to go. No. Well, that was probably a mistake for me, because now I'm not going to kill any of them. Well, I guess with the miss, I wouldn't have any. Alright, now my teammate's in line for the fight. I took a bit of a risk putting everybody in the back row, because we'd stop moving and I can get... actually, I can go first. Or not. Okay, so that's good at least that the middle guy is hitting my... So I'm only going to get 3 physical hits, which is probably going to be too much, looks like. And it's a shame I didn't go to weak. Although probably now the lich will go. So the whole idea here is to kill off the back line before they can do anything. It just didn't quite do that. I guess I should get my healing, but well, I should go first with Maelstrom, and that'll be enough to kill the monk. So why don't I just see if I go first or not? Okay, and missed the one Dragon Master that I would kill, but it's probably okay. I don't know. I suppose if the Dragon Master misses the monk, well, the odds of that are ridiculously low, I think. I think there's no way I survive both the Dragon Master and I can have the other unit hit them. Alright, time for Platinum again. And the unfortunate thing here is now we don't have the Kraken doing a hit all to start it all off. Probably take Thunder with that, right? Okay, well definitely if he misses he can. So I think I'm going to have to run away after this sniffle line. And yeah, let the other unit take it out. Okay, or can we go longer? Alright, power self time. And I got anti-black items on, because I'm really more afraid of Gares than of the Seraphim, even though there's more Seraphim. And let's chance it. Okay, I think, yeah, once Yusha's got a couple more levels, she just goes first. And now I pretty much want to run away as soon as possible, because the combination of Raincore... Okay, well, maybe not. No, he can probably still do 148 damage, even if nothing else hits. So, as soon as my Kraken goes, I think I'm going to retreat if I can, because... Oh yeah, now that she's down to 130, yeah, Gares can definitely do... No, I need the Kraken. Gares can definitely do 130 with launch. Alright, now I got Sardin to come up. He has 2 devils, which should obliterate the Seraphim. Question is, will they get to go first? I did put Angel Wings on, so I may take a little more black damage than normal. Well, actually, even if they go first, I don't think they're going to do enough damage. Maybe if they both go, they might. Of course, I go first. Well, okay, so I'll just leave it on Strom's. If I go first a second time, it'll be enough. I'll take 1 Jihad. It's not as bad as I thought it would be. But I'm still probably going to die to Lunge, so I'll have to run away before Gares goes again. That's unfortunate, but... Okay, this should do it. And then in 1 hit, but he's got a Durandal, so... Alright, well, got rid of all the Seraphim, so now anybody should be able to take him out with Blizzards and levels. Alright, let's try to wear Gares down a little bit more here. I've got double rune axe and a seraphim, so hopefully I'll be able to do enough damage this fight that I can kill him next fight. Yeah, at that rate, I'm doing pretty good. Not one of my best seraphims, so probably won't do damage anywhere near this level. Maybe 10 or 15 here. Yeah, 20. It's good. Youch! I didn't even think she might be close to dying, but that was dangerous. Alright, well he doesn't have any more attacks that can hit the back row. So I think I'm good. And I think actually probably should have put it on strong earlier. I'm gonna run away and let someone else kill him. This unit does not need. Alright, this should spell the end of Gares. Just need to go first. Although I don't think I will. This is probably going to hurt. Youch. And the bad part is that then I don't get to heal, but she would have gone last anyway. Alright, I got the Princess Ruby Dragon double lich unit, which is a pretty rough unit. I only beat it last time by killing the princess, which is definitely probably the easiest way to disable the unit. That looks like trouble. Yeah, this was a waste of a fight. Alright, this time I have thunder items instead of white items. I don't know if it really makes that much difference. I do have more int, HP, and levels. That probably is what will make the difference in terms of... Well, I guess I'll still do some damage since I'm going first. Okay, at that rate I think I'm good. Just a matter of not taking too much damage from that attack. Okay, I should take 100 damage from Seraphim. Okay, well certainly if it misses everyone I won't. Not the most efficient attack for overall damage, certainly. Okay, so now the issue is they have 6 hit-all attacks. So I have to run away at some point, it's just a matter of when. Or, you know, maybe not if they just keep missing every time. But definitely... I think I actually want to go strong here. Because I'm going to kill the princess no matter what. What I'd like to do is more damage. So, lightning, maybe. I'm going to go back to weak. I guess it's still not going to be able to kill them. But I should be able to stand up to the damage. And then I can kill some with Kraken. A little more XP. Alright, annihilated. Alright, time for another Quake unit. Hopefully I can knock them off the side after beating them, so I can separate them from Randall's oncoming unit. And I probably should try to do this in the water. It won't make that much difference, but it'll probably give me a little bit more damage based on their terrain modifier. And doing some decent damage. Not too shabby. Alright, round 2 with the golems. Getting a little uncomfortably close to the other unit. Because this unit would get ripped to shreds by all that black damage. guess. If I wanted to, I'd get back off and see what else to do with him. Well, this unit deals with him so well, it's like a shame. It would have been nicer to be a little further away from him as well, or further away from the base so that I could kind of pick my spots. And just keep poking him like this. Vampire time again. And this should work out pretty awesomely, unless he charms the wrong person. That could be pretty bad, because he has a white weapon. Well, we'll see what happens, I guess. Their meteor certainly is not going to do very much. Okay, so they're on strong. I can take some white damage as the vampire. Okay, that didn't look that great. I guess if he's gonna life suck, the most life suck damage he can do is to the leader. Although he'll probably miss. I got it. Okay, so I should be good for this round anyway. Phantom shouldn't do too much damage to him anyway. Okay, strong. So we take another 80 damage, but yeah. So one more round. Probably if this hits, I guess. No. It's too close, I don't want a chance of dying. Alright, go Warren, all geared out in anti-black. Liches should take pretty much no damage. Okay, that would definitely be bad. Really? I think that means I should run away before she goes. So after the second lich, alright, well I did a little more damage than she healed for, I guess. That's really unfortunate because I could have kept going and going with that without that. Alright, get Sardin's unit all geared out. This could be about the same as last time. I'll take less black damage, although this is a pretty vicious black hit. I think actually I might know. Well, it's not like they're going to do any damage with acid anyway, or me. Okay, well, I need to do a little damage to the Kraken. This will do basically no damage. But at last, the Lich... Okay, or... Yeah. Okay. That would be a good person to charm. Okay, I just need to get a couple more hits here. So anybody can take him out now. Alright, so we can take out Quake General. Move along. I think we'll have quite enough. I think we'll do about 100 damage to him. So we can kill him next time. Although I guess actually we'll lose because there's no one else to do damage to this time. With his, just his blast alone, not to mention. The next round. Although he hasn't been doing all that much damage with this attack. Alright, not too bad. Alright, couldn't quite get Reese's unit back to take him out with flying guys. So I will take a quake here, but if I didn't have the water constraint, or if I had more doubles, I think doubles are definitely the best way to take him out, because their fizz resistance is higher, and they're flying, so they would avoid the first attack and do pretty well against his blast and his direct attack. Alright, and let's try to end Randall's again. Really all I need to do is go first, probably. Okay, well, it's the right guy to charm, so go last. I guess I can go to weak, so as long as the Kraken doesn't miss, should be over. Okay, of course he misses. And that'll do 1 damage, if it hits at all, which it doesn't. Alright, so then rinse repeat. That's interesting. Black actually did black damage to him. Okay. Unfortunate order. Although I guess it doesn't really matter because of the I'm using it at top HP anyway, so it doesn't matter. Alright, now we get the Halloween's back with their power shields. And start with strong for the enemy. And then you go to weak. And unfortunately, did not get pumpkin first. Alright, I should be able to take out Titan, rather. Okay, that's even better. So that attack, I think, will do it, yeah. Okay, and then I gotta stand weak so that I don't hit the leader. And I just need a pumpkin, and then the Kraken can do it if it go. Aha, perfect. Alright, back to strong for another swath. Somebody up front. Dang it, could have done some damage. Okay, and then he's gonna Ayanuki the strongest person. I don't think he can kill the dragon. Oh, he's pretty strong. Oh, it's close. Okay, still performed the unit's purpose and did some bonus damage to Hikash, so that was as good as I've done the first time. Alright, I got the Tiamat to go after Hikash. I should have expected that he would make a break for the city here to revive his Titans. It's really the only mistake I made was not to have a bunch of units over there waiting for him. And there's no way I'll be able to win the fight, so I don't know if I'm going to be able to head him off at the pass or not. Dang it, I can't even hit him. It's frustrating. After the first fight that went so awesomely, to kind of be helpless. It's just going right at that base to get both his Titans back. It's just... And I don't even own it, so I can't jump to it with boots. Yeah, but you can't freaking hit him. Okay, that's definitely a white attack. Well, that's the most damage I've done to him all fight. So, pretty much he's gonna get his guys back. Okay, now the Platinum Dragon. If I can win this fight, I may be able to push him back enough, but unless he misses every swath, I don't see how I could possibly win. I'm in the back row this time, I don't know if it'll make any difference in terms of hit rate. I'm an idiot. You can't do any damage because it's not black. So, yeah, there's very, very, very little I can do this fight. I could at least put him up front to take the white attacks. Well, I'll get a couple of Kraken hits in. And we can hit him some more, and then I guess he'll recruit his guys back, presumably. And then I can kill him. It's still going to be hard as hell to kill him. It's so much easier to kill the Titans. Again, even. I just have to not be stupid in how I set up the fights so that I can intercept him between reviving these guys next time. Maybe he won't escape after all. I've got one guy here and a unit behind him, although I really don't know if the other units can get here or not. But he is going to get 7 black attacks. And I suppose theoretically I could have put the Nixie up front. I just don't think she has enough strength to do any damage. And that's unfortunate, as they have ridiculous agility and still can't hit him. But I have no idea whether Life Suffer will hit him or not. For 9 damage. It's unfortunate that Life Six just doesn't do any damage to him. But, I mean, I'm not taking that much damage. I'm just not going to be able to do enough damage in one fight. Unless, actually, if all these hits... Dang it. Well, I think they get one more. Oh, shoot. It doesn't matter. So I've got to get both of these last black attacks to hit, and then I knew he would kill himself. Well, or he could miss and not do any damage to himself. Alright, looks like I'm going to get 2 more chances with the high sky units. So I think that would be enough. Ouch. If I can actually hit him, which there's no guarantee of, I suppose. But, and I should have tried to put the Tiamat more off-center. It's going to take a ton of white damage from his other attack. 1 damage. Huh. Maybe his front attack is actually physical then? I guess I should have seen that in that. Okay. So now all I have to do is wait for him to Ianaki himself. Not the, okay, that's better. Just I killed him instead of him killing himself. Alright, new day, a new red and blue Dragon Previa unit. I'm not going to do a ton of damage, but it actually does still do some damage to the Platinum Dragons. And now she goes before the bosses. I have to remember that. Okay, not too bad, because I put anti-cold weapons on rather than anti-fire. And this will be interesting to see. Okay, that was a very good miss. That basically means that I'll be able to stick around longer if I feel like it. Although, honestly, there's really no reason to stick around because all I get is 1 more fire damage. I'd much rather hit and run with this unit again if I can run away. Alright, this time I have earth items equipped instead of cold to balance the fire. Nice! heal, I should be able to stick around. And I guess the question is, what does... Previa just hits the front row. Actually, no, it's a lunge type of thing. Let's see. Okay, he's hitting strong. That's better than weak. Alright, that's not too bad, really. Just can't do any more damage to the back row, so pretty much safe. Just take a little damage to the front row for this last call, charge, or whatever it is. Then you get a couple of free attacks, take out one of the platinum dragons, and then I'll not be able to probably do much damage to with the flame sword. Alright, got a couple of lich units coming up that should be able to finish him off. Again, got earth on there to take both fire and ice. So the liches look just fine. Monk's getting like hammered a little bit, but it's the last damage to take. That was silly. I put the Euro sword on the Kraken, so I should have been on Eater. Well, I guess I probably should have been on weak. Just take this chance to kill off the dragon and then have the Kraken do some physical this time. Well, almost. Alright, now get the devils in on the action. Probably won't take quite as much damage as the one that of course can heal. I guess I actually want to stay on strong here. Well, no, I should be able to kill him with... Well, okay, never mind. I'll just not hit anybody and then it won't matter what strategy I'm on. And once again, managed to do the wrong thing. Wow. Wow, I don't know how I did that. Somehow did no damage. Sure, I'll leave it on strong for Niflheim, and then I'll leave it on strong to do... Well, I guess I just don't know who's gonna go first. So why don't I put it on leader? Okay. And then I can put it on strong and do fire damage. Or not. And I guess he gets one more attack. Then I should be able to kill him off. And then maybe somebody can take out the Platinum Dragon. Alright, Halloween time. I have a fairly squishy unit to take them on. Kinda, I don't know if I'll go first or not. I guess I need it. Okay, that was nice. I did put some anti-black stuff on, so that worked out fairly well. Got holy swords up front too. And the 3 times heal from the monk hopefully will just counteract the combination of pumpkin. Yeah, that didn't work out as well. I didn't expect to. They're not weak to cold, so you're not going to be able to take out the liches. Really, what this is about is taking out some of the front lines so we can reach militias at the end. So I'm going to keep on strong. So now we should be able to take them out with cold, hopefully, and then my guys can kill them after that. Okay. Limited damage from Phantom enough, and my frontliners are looking a little bit better than some of the other fights. I guess they're probably like level 27 now instead of 25. Makes a big difference. I'll heal up so I'm not horrifically behind on HP. I should be, by the time the next unit gets here, I'll be back to ready to go and fight. Right, that unit needed the level, I think. Oh, Gares again. I get some anti-black because there's really nobody here. Well, actually I put the Mystic Hammer on my hero because the hero is kind of neutral, so it's going to get more white attacks than anything else. I guess that works out. I have the Durandal on Kraken, so reduce black damage. It actually did some physical damage to Gares. 4, I mean, but it's not 0. There's 51 damage off Gares. Alright, so another swath ought to kill the front line. Youch. Well, glad she has a black item on. Well, a swath plus a hit will kill the front line. And I guess he can't hit the back line anymore, so I'm safe. And then I'm silly because I didn't put the Kraken to the side, and so he's going to do minuscule damage instead of killing the other Seraphim. Well, next. Alright, so we can take out Gares before he gets to town to heal. You think I might have learned that from the last fight, but my guys are not quite healed, so I didn't have a bunch of people to stick over there. Although I'm really missing some sort of city with water right in front of it. So I could just have my Kraken sitting there in a moat. Instead, to actually, even though there's water right there, to actually have my guys in the right place, I have to go pretty far down it, because of the way it's slanted. So I need to, I don't know, do something different to get them out there. I'm actually going to do a lot of damage to him in this fight. Not enough to kill him, I don't think, but still a lot. Okay, yeah, for some reason I thought I had a leader, and I'm just gonna leave it there. Just gonna do like 5 more damage to the Kraken. It doesn't matter. Alright, well actually if I, well, okay, as soon as I said if I don't miss, I'll kill him, and I miss. Alright, and I think I have a pretty good shot here to just go first and kill him. I think I'm even go on weak, because Canopus is ridiculous. Alright, that was pretty simple. Alright, get the Princess Ruby Dragon back again. And I killed the Quake unit somewhat recently. That's pretty much all I've been using this flying unit for, so I might as well run up and at least, you know, knock on the Ruby Dragon a little bit before I have to run screaming. It's probably just going to damage the Raven Man. And I think he'll be good for one more hit. So we can at least get the back line up. Youch! That was pretty effective. That's certainly not going to hurt the Raven Man much. More than I thought. But I think they're on strong, so it should be good. Yep, definitely on strong. So actually we'll kill the Liches off here, I think. Well, not quite. I guess she doesn't have quite as much ends. the Ravenman should actually go first. So, should get one more hit here. And didn't quite do it. Oh well, did a lot of damage. Alright, Princess time. Got a mixture of anti-black and anti-thunder. And then I put physical swords on because I only need one hit on that guy, and then physical will be enough to kill both the last two, since they have kind of opposite. I guess lightning might have been slightly better than physical, but it doesn't really matter. And no levels. Well, I guess they had just leveled that. Alright, letting Aisha's unit do this again. And I've got Angel Wing on the General and on the Nixie. I think they'll be the most susceptible. Well, maybe I should put it on Fogel. But it still isn't going to kill him. So, Angel Wing also doubles as a white weapon. I did put Mystic Hammer on Fogel, which is a little bit more conventional. Offensive weapon versus more defensive weapon. I probably could have done the same for Tristan, because he really didn't take that much damage. But another cold attack should take out the back line, so all we gotta do is do some white damage to the front line. And then I would think this would get the front line guys up to level 29. The back line is already level 30, so they're pretty much set. And I need to do a little bit of planning to figure out who I need for Diablos, if I need Venerable Fogel who. My typical flyer unit hadn't healed all the way back up, so I got the different Nixie and then swapped in the frontliners from the other one, which looks a little bit sketchy to have the guy with 61 there, but really he's just going to attack the strongest person on the front line, and then the person with the most HP overall, who's actually both devils in the back line. So it should be perfectly safe. And yeah, that was a lot of damage. So I think we'll do more damage than the other unit. Yeah, that was pretty nice too. And then the devil theoretically should take less damage. It has the angel ring, which gives a little bit of fizz. And it helps that he misses too. Alright, let's just jump right back into that. This time he's just gonna hit the other devil in the back. Probably do more damage there because he doesn't have the angel ring. Actually has the power ring, which gives negative fizz, which is probably not really an idea on my part. Or at least I should have switched them this time. I just didn't think about it. You know, it really did about the same damage. Alright, fight 3. And I won't be able to kill him this time, because I'm just going to get three magic attacks and 4 damage from the frontliners, so I think I can even hit him. But it's pretty good damage. A little more damage to her, which I would expect. She just doesn't have as good of physical resistance as the devils. Alright, so now actually... Well, I'll kill him before he does physical attacks next time, so I can go ahead and do it and just finish him off. Alright, and then the conclusion. And now I've got to, I don't know, some point decide, excuse me, leveled up enough and try to go take out a boss. Alright, here's Randall's again. I really would have rather done this with the Tiamat instead of Platinum Dragon, but as long as he doesn't charm my Kraken, it'll work out. I'll cry, I'm gonna cry. Well, not much to do besides Maelstrom myself, and yes, ouch. Yeah. I guess the right way to look at it is probably less damage than Phantom would have done, maybe? Alright, so pretty much have to do Niflheim and then run the hell away. Which is unfortunate. Just two Maelstroms added onto that would just devastate this unit. Picking the Tiamat, going to take on the Lich Pumpkinheads again. Feeling lucky? Yes. Oh, that is rather unfortunate. The whole point was to... Well. Oh well. Pretty good defense by the Lich anyway. So, wouldn't have been enough to kill them with 2 hits. Anyway. I guess the Sylph unit would be the way to kill this unit if I want to take no damage. That unit's just already hyper leveled, so like it needs any benefit from that. Alright, well, let's do another Maelstrom. I missed the other Lich. Sad. I guess the Kraken probably also has 100 alignment, because most of them do. Alright, just gonna miss me a couple times. But I'm not gonna be able to come back and fight this unit again, just too many pumpkins. Which, well, I don't know. I guess the thing is if I actually damage the Liches enough, I think I can take them out with a Maelstrom before they go next time, then maybe I have a chance. Of course, I'd have to actually hit them, that is insane. Alright, second fight with this Randall's. And I might go first, I might not. And I might not. Some pretty hefty black damage. And missed. This should do some serious damage if it hits. Oh, that's unfortunate. Some decent damage. So next fight, we got a pretty good shot. Oh wait, I gotta heal. That should put me above the Phantom threshold. Good person to charm. Pretty much anybody is a good person to charm at this point. Ow. I guess I should have stayed strong a little bit longer. Well, did some damage.
Fight it out.
Alright, almost a mirror unit here. At least as far as the backline is concerned, your Lich at least has more flexibility, even if he only has 2 magic attacks instead of 3. And they pretty much can't damage me. Well, they can damage the Kraken, I guess. But... oh, at least I don't do 1. So I guess I got some bigger or the one guy has, I think he had more turret bonuses. Oh, humbug! Whatever. Okay, well, I'm done doing damage. Except to myself. Nah, I probably still can't run. It's just I've taken no damage. Except for the Kraken taking damage from himself. Very sad. Alright, and of course he's going for the town, so I have my half-healed unit come down and try to take him out. Who's gonna... oh... well, okay, I can at least get... 1 white hit on him, I guess, if I can hit him. Okay. Except I can't retreat. Crap. So... I'm gonna heal him almost as much as I hit him. That sucks. But I guess if I get only 2 heals and I get 5 attacks, then I'll eventually end up doing more damage. And if Rancor ever hits him, maybe I'll do 1 more damage. Of course, I could also miss and then not do more damage. I probably should have gone strong. Come on! Oh! Oh!
Write it out.
Alright, see if we can do better than healing him positive. Which, I mean, shouldn't be too hard to do better than healing him positive, I think. Okay, there's 90 damage. Did I? Yeah, I did. Oh well. I guess it won't matter, probably. It's in the back row. So at this rate, it won't matter. Really? Really? So now I can't kill him. I guess I might have a chance of winning, but I don't think so. Let's try one more time here. Had to use a freaking all heal. But at least he's charming the right person-ish. That does mean I'm gonna have to take 2 black attacks. Really? He went before my Kraken? That makes no sense that he would go before my Kraken. Okay, now the problem is... if he casts Phantom... okay, good. So at least I can survive long enough to... he's really getting the hit every time, too. That... like, my Kraken has... some ridiculous intelligence score. Even the Tiamat has like 200 intelligence. Alright, couldn't quite get the pumpkin heads out to Mr. Cash. But I do have the power shields on, so hopefully at night with power shields, bah. Really? What a waste of that fight. Alright, here goes Halloween's. it's a lot. Well, a little bit better, and I have a ton more HP. Unfortunate. Otherwise, totally could have killed that guy before he swathed. Okay, I still have a chance to get him before that. No. Okay, at least got that guy. I think I'll be able to take this guy out. And then I should be able to do the rest of the fight. No. Well, yeah, I can do it. And of course, miss. Okay, there's a little bit of damage. 2 more hits from him. He's on strong, so I'll be able to survive Ayanuki, which will do more damage to him than I've done total, perhaps. About the same. Yeah. Kraken from 400 to 40 HP. Ridiculous. Alright, now we got the vampire unit trying to take a bite out of Cash. He's got pretty much the best set of characters to deal with in Cash. Except for the mermaid. If we can continue to hit him. I guess, well, theoretically the Kraken does more damage. I guess I could have swapped out the Nixie and the Monk for Kraken. Which might have actually been worth it, because I don't think I really need it. Well, the only people who need the healing are the people who would be swapped out. Yeah, should go into weak. So yeah, I guess I could have gone back to Kraken with this unit. Would have worked out better for this fight. So 2 more, so I could do 80 damage, theoretically. Except I forgot to switch. And then I missed, of course. So I'll only do 40 more damage from Ayanuki. So, I don't know if I can get to him before he gets to the... Alright, got the princess unit there. I don't think anyone else can get there. So... hopefully we can do this. I did try something rather desperate, which is putting the Nixie up front. She gets 3 attacks. She's got the Durandal sword, so hopefully she can do more than 1 damage. If she can't do more than 1 damage, it won't be much of a loss anyway. Well, only 1 damage. A little surprising, but it's not. She has like 180 strength, 170 strength-ish. Drat. Ugh. Well, they can hardly do more than 1 damage. Not looking good for Team Princess. Alright, that's looking a little bit better. Still 1 damage. Well, I guess she did 3 damage though. Okay, so I need to not miss. Oh, I forgot. Well, and he missed Ayanuki too. Okay, didn't get to him in time, but he hasn't recovered very much. Just 4 HP, so really all I gotta do is not die. Got power shield in the back, so yeah. No, it's not looking good. So I need a miss or okay. And I'm just out of here. I've got to finish off the pumpkin head or Halloween plus lich. And the key here is really to go before the Halloweens. So I can take a phantom or two and just heal back up afterwards, but if the Halloween goes, then none of the hard moves are going to cover within this fight anyway. And I totally forgot to move the Nixie to the back, but that may actually work out in my favor. Healing, although I guess really it didn't. Alright, got the red and blue general. And still should go first. I put fire unit or anti-fire items on because with this unit it really just doesn't make any sense. Actually, Yushi's has been going. No, not that time. Well, it might be for the best. I want to get enough damage that I can just run away after this attack anyway, because there's no reason to kind of stick around for the whole fight. I guess the question is, does the Kraken go? Probably the Kraken goes. No. Okay, well, I won't do that next time. No, I definitely have enough damage to run away, but that's really what I was kind of trying to avoid, was taking that much damage. Oh well. Right, now it's time for Lich Unit. Doubles ought to do some pretty decent damage here. I'm not really sure if I'll go first or not. Well, after their hero anyway. Nope. Well, it's a good thing I put anti-cold on then, I guess. I'm definitely gonna go weak because I want to get rid of the dragons more than I want to kill them off. That's unfortunate. Alright, well that puts us within reach of getting rid of the dragons. Alright, double lich monk unit. Pretty much the same strategy, put Mystic Helm and Earth, or Mystic Helm and Earth Charm on to protect against both fire and ice. And liches probably won't take that much damage from it anyway. Monk has enough HP to deal with it. Hopefully the liches will go first, or right, so I have a chance to kill that dragon. So we put the Euro sword on the Kraken, so yeah, this is going to work out, well, okay. Not quite perfectly, I guess, with the second Niflheim coming in, but good enough. Okay, well, if we can do 3, no, that's unfortunate. And I feel compelled to go weak here to make sure that I kill the dragon. Or, well, give it my best shot anyway. Maybe the Kraken can do it. No, because he's on this side. Oh, 3 misses to end it. Well, getting... Alright, now I should at least be able to take out the dragon and possibly more. It's gonna land it. Okay, that's unfortunate. Okay, just barely survived that, so really need the Seraphim to come through. I guess I probably should have put a fire sword on my hero. Really? Really? Well, I went first last time, I guess. Alright, that's kind of by the skin of the teeth, although a lot of it's my fault. And we just need a couple more hits. Although if he misses, not a big deal. Yeah, one more vampire fight in before daybreak. Not fully healed, but running out there to try to beat the sun. It's probably gonna hurt. I don't know who's gonna go. I kind of think my Tiger Men are gonna go. No. Oh, there they go. I suppose the Nixie is going to be pretty useless this fight. Okay, so then I gotta get a good heal to avoid dying in the second round here. Ridiculous. I forgot the Tiger Men are pretty weak to cold. So, definitely have to run away before I go again. It's not really good. Well, at least did a little damage there. I suppose the Tiger Men should go first, but you know, it didn't really last time. Why did it even take that long? It's not worth it. Right, here goes the Princess unit. Should do pretty good if we can not take too much damage there. Okay, I think I should survive the I should have shifted over one to try to focus. Although I guess I really do want the dragon back dead more. So this is going to work out reasonably well. Take a ton of damage and lose, but the 3 times monk will keep me from having to sit on base forever to heal up at least. And it's not an octopus unit, so it's even conceivable that I could come back in time to fight him again. Alright, somehow I got Jan's unit here again instead of my High Sky unit, which looks to be in front of it on the map, but I guess it's just the angle thing. So a little worried about this. Okay, I survived it last time, so... And I put the wrong sword on Hero, apparently. But... I'll at least make it through the first round, which is really all I need to do here. I don't even really want to kill it with this unit. I don't need the XP. Alright, now my High Sky unit is here. Really only the monk should take significant damage. I probably should have my Kraken over 1. No, actually, all took some decent damage from... Well, he has a lot of strength against whatever. Well, so much for not taking much damage. That certainly took a lot of damage too. Yeah, I guess I should have realized the Kraken would go first and put him on leader. Alright, so... hopefully Rancor can kill him. Alright, that's not too bad then. really expected to do more damage there, but I guess the Tiamat is just not. I mean, it doesn't have any Terra bonuses, so we shouldn't have the same expectations. And he might be stronger against black. Who knows? One more hit. Well, progress.
Write it out.
Alright, time to finish him off. And now I can finally put fire charms on. And it should just take 1 or 2 hits here. Made a new unit to deal with this monk lich unit. The idea is focus fire on a lich. And I was kind of hoping to go first, but I guess those Dragon Masters do have ridiculous. Oh, well that's no good. I think I probably would have done it if I'd gotten all of those. Yeah, definitely. I think he would have done it. But now I think I probably should just run away and kill him with Blade next time. Otherwise he's gonna heal everybody. And then I'll get a cold attack, and the cold is... yeah, it's not worth it. Alright, get the Halloween unit. There's good and bad things about this unit, fighting this one. The Pumpkinheads are really resistant to physical damage. Although, really, they're still doing 50? That's... I don't know. They have 60 base, and I put the power shield on for 84, so I was kind of expecting to take a little less damage there. Like, nothing. But I guess their base strength, even though they have 84 physical right now, their base strength is just not that high. And I guess now that I let them heal, I should go for another round. Okay, 43 at least instead of 50. Alright, well, all I have left is one, well, cold and a Kraken hit, but, well, I guess I can't run. So, basically the effect of this is going to be to kill the Lich and do a tiny amount of damage. Well, at least I won't lose a Pumpkinhead. I guess I really should have gone weak, since there are no more Pumpkinheads. Oh well, that was not very good. Alright, get the Tiamat out here. I put the power shield on the Kraken up front, just to minimize the damage I take. Okay, that actually looks like somebody with high physical resistance. And that's unfortunate. But the general idea is I should be able to kill one of the Dragon Masters with the Kraken, and then weaken everybody else with Rancor, which probably will trade off with healing. I'll do a little more damage than healing. But I guess the other nice thing about this fight is that I'm actually going to be regaining more HP than I'm using, so even if it's not really like a quick annihilation of the enemy, it's worth doing just to heal my unit up. That's when I should have gotten strong, after he did the renewal ring. And that should be their last attack. And we'll see if I can kill. If I don't, no, there's a miss. Okay, made a little progress, and I can chase them around and heal up, I guess. Alright, finally got the enemy Princess Double Lich unit in the water. And this is like level 31 Kraken, so it's gotta go first. After that, I have no idea, so I'll go back to Strong. But this is really what I've been missing, is starting off fights with a Maelstrom to the enemy unit. Oh, and I went before the Liches. I guess my Platinum Dragon has been catching up in agility. Okay, so one more Maelstrom to start the second round should do this. And then it's just a matter of someone else. Well, actually, probably I'm not going to be able to catch the dragon. Ah, that's unfortunate. The Lich is not going to do enough damage. Or, I'm sorry, my Platinum Dragon is not going to do enough damage. Well, I guess that worked out, because if it had done it the other way, they wouldn't have cast fire with the Lich. So then I've got to have the last Maelstrom hit the Lich, otherwise it's going to get a third attack. Alright, it's not going to be able to kill the dragon. That's alright. Alright, get a new unit. Basically it's to clean up Hikash, because it's all physical. And I can do black attack from the back row physical, which you can't do with every type of unit. They're a little under-leveled, unfortunately, so they're not going to do ridiculous damage. Really? I wonder what level that Kraken is. Because it has the Relic Sword, so it should do the most damage, not least damage. Okay, this is really not working. I guess I probably should have leveled them up a little more. I guess with a couple more levels, and then I'll be doing like 10 to 15 more damage instead. But it's still not going to be horrible, I guess. I mean, at the very least, I got the Anuki off it. I don't know what happened to that Kraken, though. Maybe I didn't actually give him the relic? I'll have to look. Alright, I stopped recording for a little bit because I was just doing the same thing, sitting on base, killing things, leveling up, getting slowly stronger so I don't have to use healing items. And now I've got 2 angel units flying around to try to go take out the first boss while I hold the base with everybody else. And I really started to rely a lot on these dragon and Kraken units because they can get out, hit somebody, come back and heal. And I mean, as silly as I sound, just the more time healing means a lot. Now, obviously, this unit is not going to do a ton of damage to the Lich, so it's not really optimal. There's no lightning dragon, though, so I can't quite do that. I have the power shield on the Kraken just to not take any damage. And I'm not going to do a ton of damage, but I'm also going to actually heal versus... well, maybe the monk is actually going to lose a slight bit of HP for the fight. Maybe like 6 or something. And I should, once they get their third attack here, I should be able to take out one of these guys. And then I can have... basically at that point, they become heal positive, and I can just have my high sky dragon Kraken units play around with them. Alright, round 2 with the Dragon Master Lich unit. Ideally, I would find a spot where I could sit in the water. Once I get rid of one or two of the Dragon Masters. If I do it when there's all three of them, then they'll murder my monk. But after I get rid of one or two of them, it becomes a little bit more viable. But either way, they won't do significant damage to me. I can let my other units heal. With the power shield, they just do very little damage. This is probably a spot where it would be better to have some directed damage instead of hit everybody. Particularly like Cockatrice up front with Petrify, to try to petrify the healer. But unfortunately, Cockatrice can't carry Kraken, so that option is kind of out. And I probably should have done it weak, but I guess he missed all those times anyway. Alright, I made some considerable progress with the low sky units, as you can see down at the bottom. And did run into a Lich and Pumpkins, but I just swapped Aisha out in front, and I think we'll just blow through them. Unit is mostly level 31, the front line is slightly lower, and I've got a Nixie up front. It's just to meet my technical requirement of one water unit, one water creature in every clan. Alright, time for Ronnie to get to play a little bit. It's not really optimal at all because, well, if nobody was injured, then I could go after the Lich as the weakest person. And then now he's strongest, but I can't really keep it up because he's no longer strongest or weakest. So I'm just gonna have it on strong and try to do some damage. And miss. So those Dragon Masters do have a ridiculous amount of agility. But clearly, fighting them with my dragons worked a lot better than with the Dragon Masters. And no, I still don't have a path. I guess I can just keep it on leader and try to get enough pumpkins on the leader that, well, instead I just got the wrong order. The other order, I would have been able to take out the monk. And I probably should have run away at that point, but I guess after they go, I do have the No-Toe sword, so I can take out, hopefully, the middle guy here. Alright, we got somebody. Alright, and I'm gonna have another newer units try to take out a couple more. And this unit really, it's not organized for a particular purpose besides to do lots of melee damage. Not necessarily the best thing to do against this group. I probably should have put somebody in the back row to take out the Lich or the Monk. But really all I have to do is a little bit of damage to the Dragon Master. And perfect timing. Should be more attention. Missing. Kinda useless. Alright, I have another makeshift unit here to try to take it out. some armor on the Kraken just to kind of minimize the damage to it. Really all I want to do here is kind of slowly damage them. Youch. Talking about critical weakness. The Beastman just gets destroyed by Kraken. Alright, so I can't do any more damage now. I've got a bunch of physical attacks, so I should be able to take them out. Get a little XP for this group. I guess this angel used to be in my opinion leaders group. Well, actually, that's not right. It used to be an extra angel, and I pulled the angel from my opinion leaders group into the chase group that's out there going after the boss. And so this angel unit then got pulled into my opinion leaders group, and then now I'm just gonna swap it over here. Alright, I've got my Ruby Dragon out here. Probably take a little bit of white damage, but at least he's not weak to white. I just put the angel wing on him, so that should help. Oh, okay, that's not bad at all. I'm not really trying to kill all of them. I just like to do enough damage so somebody lower level can finish them off. If I did happen to kill all of them, I wouldn't cry. I probably could have put the Kraken on the other side if I really didn't want to kill them. It's not really that big of a deal. And I might be able to run away, I guess, after both Novas. I could try anyway. I don't know. It doesn't look like I've taken much damage. Oh. Guess they're dead then. Or at least gonna run away. Alright, caught him in the water, which should make short work of them. I guess, I don't know, this is one of those units I really don't want to mess around with too much. Theoretically, this unit, or my unit, is level 31, so I don't need any more XP really. It's so slow to level now that there's not much point. But the main thing I'm doing is trying to hold the base while all my white units go take out Gares, so I'm not too worried about the XP. Most of my units are now 30 to 31, besides a couple of the mismatch units I pulled out. So that should kill the princess. I guess theoretically I could have run before that. Well, I don't know, if I kill Gares, maybe one of those units can take this one out on the way back. I'd also rather have them retreating back to base than wipe them out, because that reduces the chance of someone just kind of popping out right as I try to take out Gares. That would be bad. So I've got only 2 units going that way, so I think I have just enough damage to kill Gares with white. But certainly if some unit like this pops up, I might be in trouble. Although at this point, I guess you could also make the argument that I'll have more control of timing if I do kill it. Because if I let it go back, then it's going to have to walk all the way back, and it might get there right as I get there. I was trying to catch the vampire unit, but instead ended up on Gares. A little unfortunate that it's on land. It'd be a lot easier to take out the Seraphim first fight. Okay, that was a good miss, because that was probably where all their damage was going to come from. I mean, the Jihad may do a little damage to the red dragon, I guess. Oh, okay, did more than I thought to my Kraken. Still nothing, I can't heal one around or two. So, I guess it's probably worth sticking around, because the only person that's going to do significant damage in the second round is Gares. And I'll get another one of those. Okay, and I really should have gone strong, so that was a good miss. So I'm not going to kill anybody except for the Seraphim up front, probably. It's something. And this unit actually is like 28-29, so it would be good to get some more XP. Oh, too late. Well, it doesn't matter. Yeah, it looks like I might actually get another Seraphim if I can hit it. Alright, not too bad. Alright, it's sneaking ever closer, and I'm going to try to wipe out Gares here, or at least do some significant damage to him. And, yeah, there's no way I can wipe him out, because I've got the black dragon here. Oh, that's a hefty amount of damage. So, just, yeah, I'll yeah, have a pretty good story there, but just not quite get it. And then, it hurts, I forgot he goes after the weakest person, so monks are really kind of at risk. But at least his last attack is melee only. Alright, and then I might be able to get another 200 HP off him. Okay, that's pretty insane damage. Alright, I'm gonna finish it off with the red dragon unit because they need XP more, and their monk is almost dead. This Kraken is nowhere near as ridiculous as the other one, which I think is my best Kraken. But still should be able to do like 40 or 50 damage. Oh, well, almost the same damage actually. Okay, with the healing, I think I'm okay. It's still going to be a lot of damage for launch. I don't know. I want to just get rid of them. I'm tempted to retreat, but just take it and kill them. Run away. Alright, getting close to the enemy base now. Alright, almost to the crater. And we've got another water fight versus Durandal's all-black unit. Or not, I'm sorry, the Durandal sword, but against Randall's unit. And see if we can charm anyone. Okay, well, it could be worse. Definitely better than the Kraken. So, I think for the moment I will stick around. I would like to get another one of those in. See how much damage they do. Okay, good miss. Another set of misses. And I'm strong against black. So then the question is going to be how much cold damage do I get? I think it's going to be the monk that'll be telling. Okay, not too bad. I should go back to wait for Maelstrom. So ideally, he went first. Well, I guess he did the first time too. I should have predicted that. Ideally, I get all three Maelstroms off. I don't see a reason why I shouldn't do that. I guess, well, it depends on how much Niflheim does, and if he does another Phantom. If he'll miss the monk, and then I'll be guaranteed to. No. Alright, well. I think at that point, well, no, I might get another healing. So with the healing, I should be good. Youch. Alright, but one last Maelstrom. I missed. That's unfortunate. I would have gotten both of the doubles. No, not quite getting one. I gotta pay more attention, I guess. Well, either way, weakened them a ton. Alright, I made a new anti-quake unit because I needed the angels. So it's pretty much the same idea, except that now I'm using doubles instead of angels. I think I'll do a little bit more damage to them, but part of that is these doubles have higher ents anyway. Well, we're doing about the same damage actually. Although I guess those doubles did about the same as my higher angel did. So definitely they had more ents than the one that hadn't got all the terra bonuses. Okay, did a little better on defense too. So you just have better physical defense. Oh, should have set it back to strong, but oh well. Alright, that worked out just as well, or a little bit better actually. Alright, Dennis again as I sneak around. I think maybe 3 or 4 more fights, and I might be able to take out Gares. I guess it'll depend a lot on if 2 white units is enough, and hopefully there won't be another unit there. I guess, obviously I'm going to kill this unit, so I'll have to time it right. Probably kill the other unit, and then wait until they have a chance to respawn before I go head into the crater. Hopefully if they can't see me, or if I can't see them, they can't see me, and they won't come. Alright, and another chance here. Won't quite kill him, I don't think. And then depending on how much damage he does, we have to get another unit to finish him off. Oh, actually no, this should do it. Yeah, I forgot that all my back row do 40 now in this unit instead of one of them doing 20.
Write it out.
Alright, probably the second to last fight to kill Randall's. Just not going to have quite enough juice to kill him, I don't think. And for some reason I thought the Tiamat was dead, I don't know what I was thinking. But it doesn't really matter. Alright, maybe I misjudged their agility. So, the problem is I don't have a great way to kill the devils before they go with this kind of unit, but I might actually be able to do enough damage with the Tiamat over 2 black attacks to kill the one on the bottom. And the Kraken hopefully will take care of the other one. And I should have gone strong, but it won't really matter that much. Okay, so now with a strong ranker here, I should take out 2 guys. Almost. Now I definitely need to go strong. And at this point, I would rather he do a Phantom than a Charm, actually, because I don't want him to charm my Kraken. Oh. Well, still, if I don't miss, I'll still take both of them out. Oh well. Got one of them. Alright, and hopefully this will take out Randall's. It would be good timing, certainly, although I guess if I don't beat him this time, he's probably going to win anyway. Okay, I'm not going to beat him this time. Well, I'll still be able to do a lot of damage. I might actually... These are both fairly decent liches, so I've got a shot at it. So yeah, I should be able to do it. Although they do have a fairly decent chance of missing like that. Alright, well, one more fight. Yeah, which I guess I didn't actually equip anti-black items this time. Alright, he finally panicked and went for the town. This is a time where I guess I wish I actually had angels instead of devils, although they'll certainly take less damage, and it doesn't matter because Eagle Man goes first. Alright, Cash came up while I was waiting for daybreak. I'll probably go try to sneak in and take out Gares after I take out Cash. And I got power shields and then my best black swords. So, okay, that's good. Well, alright, not the optimal order. But the Kraken, if the Kraken will go... oh well. One of these days I will get an optimal run of this where I take out both of them before, or one of them at least before they go, and then one of them, the other one the second round. Ugh. Okay, this is pretty much as ridiculously out of order as it could go. I guess I could do something stupid like give the agility items to my pumpkins. I just don't think it's that important. Yeah, why am I taking more damage? Well, at least I got rid of one of them. Alright, not really optimal, but I've got the Ruby Dragon up next. Probably a Lich unit. Well, I don't know, Lich just get destroyed. Everybody gets destroyed by Swath. I guess I should probably get my Vampire unit out again, that's what I should do. But got a black sword, so hopefully between Nova and a hit we can do some serious damage to the Titan here. Not enough to kill it, but enough to kill it this time, I think. Take some pretty heavy damage to do it, but okay, well that's good. That was an awesome miss. And now I can actually consider staying later if I want to expedite the killing of this guy, and I think I do, because I want to rush my attack. Don't want to sit here fighting him 20 times. Alright, a little bit of damage. And then 40 damage on himself. And another 15 if I can hit him, which I can't. Alright, this unit will get a ton of black physical hits anyway. Not fully healed from some other misadventures. So definitely not going to be able to go the distance, I don't think. Well, I guess it depends how many times he misses. And of course, I'm underleveled, so I miss a lot. A lot. Yeah, Hikash is pretty frustrating, actually. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's well designed. It takes a long time to kill him. A long time. Alright, so I think I'll be able to go the whole distance. Because I'm going to do Ayanuki, and I've got somebody at 176, so that should be good enough for Ayanuki. Ah, so many misses. If I was just like his level, I think I would have done another 100 damage to him or something. Alright, now we got the Tiamat in play. And I probably actually should have put it up front to get 3 attacks. I think his int is a little bit better though. So, I don't know, can't complain too much about doing 2 hits for 33 damage after all the misses, and hits for 15 damage I did last fight. Cue the miss. Well, at least I'm not going to take a lot of damage. Swath will definitely hurt the monk, and then the rest of it will be split. Huh, I guess I forgot to put power shield on the monk. Alright, good. I guess it doesn't matter. Totally mistimed. Another Nuki. So really, one fight probably would do it. I could have done it this fight if I hadn't missed one more time. Alright, that Cash Bastard's about to get his. Just need one or possibly two good hits, depending on how well that Kraken can hit. And did go ahead and put the power shield on this time. Try to prevent myself from dying. Hey, there's one damage. Now if I can just get the right person to hit and the right person to miss, I should be in pretty good shape here. I don't see how I can miss that many more times, so I shouldn't say that, because I could. Alright, now it's time to assault Gares. Started charging up towards Gares. There's two princess units that ignored me and went forward, thankfully. And then I gotta make sure that I don't kill this unit, so what I'm gonna try to do... ouch. Let's see if that was wrong. What I'm gonna try to do is kill the leader, which is usually pretty difficult for these boss fights, but the Platinum Dragon is actually about as tough as Previa. So as long as I switch to Cold Swords, do a bunch of melee damage, then I think I'll be able to pull it off, because the Cold Swords will just do 0 damage to the Platinum Dragon. Now, it'll definitely be kind of bloody, because I'm going to continue to take double hit all damage, one cold and one fire, which is certainly suboptimal. But I've got a bunch of units here. They're mostly healed, and I guess if I have to, I can toss an injured unit in the base and pull out a non-injured unit. So I think this fight I'll at least be able to take out the guy in front, and should do 0 damage to Platinum Dragon in back. Just if I stay on weak, I should do 0 damage to him, even if I don't do any significant damage to him later. Alright, step 1. Alright, I went ahead and rummaged through everybody's inventory and found 2 Earth Charms and a Mystic Helm, so I've got double protection against fire. Nice! And then as soon as... I guess actually I should just probably keep it on leader, to make sure... Youch. To make sure I've got ice going and not fire. And so that should pretty much ensure that I kill Previa and that I don't kill the dragon. Well, it's certainly going to be painful. I guess I gotta keep it on leader, just in case. Alright, so now I can go to weak. So it's going to take a couple more fights at this rate, but I've got the flying dragons around so they can hit him again and again and again pretty rapidly. So it shouldn't be too much of an issue. And then that'll keep him from respawning right as I hit Gares, which would have been a disaster. Alright, I had to use a heal because Monk was too far down. I didn't think about that while positioning. Feel kind of silly, but I got 28 more of them, so hopefully it won't need them. Yeah, it's definitely gonna do more than 52 damage, so that's a good thing to do. Alright, not much more though. Well, it just means... Well, I think they're level 31. I don't know if I can get this unit any more powerful. I mean, means don't fight things that have opposite elements. That would probably help, but I guess most of the time what I would do in this situation would be go after the dragon a lot faster, so I just wouldn't run into it for this many fights. That's the real problem, is that by now I would have switched to dragon wings, typically, and wouldn't have to worry about dual resistance wings. Okay, just one more hit. Okay, and now I will go strong and I should be fine. It's not quite morning, but your enemy unit's on the way back, so this is about as good a timing as I can find. Already too late, huh? Well, I just have to kill you and Rashidi and Diablo. Although that may take another 10 game days.
Write it out.
So I've got Engrave Ring. This unit is a little suboptimal because I have a Nixie up front. Actually, I think I'm gonna go first. So hopefully I can take out the Liches. Yeah, this shouldn't be too bad. And then the question is, am I going to be able to do enough damage to Big Bass Man? Because I don't really do a lot of damage the second round. And then did I even take enough damage to retreat? No, not yet. Okay, well, so much for that guy. He has a good miss. I guess I get an attack on him. Now I should be able to retreat, I would think. Okay, and I'll probably have to use a heal and come right back. And then Alright, round 2, Gares. Time for revenge.
Write it out.
I actually would probably make a good sacrifice. Pure Monk. Okay, good miss. Now I'm hopeful I will go crap. Alright, well, my only chance pretty much is to go next. Or miss, okay. Lucky miss, I don't really give a shit about that guy. What I need to do is another round of white damage here. Really? Really? Okay, that could have gone a lot better. I think that's pretty much all I got. Well, clearly I should have leveled this unit up more. It just didn't have the same effect as Lucius's unit. Alright, time for fight number 3, and this better do it, or else I'm going to have to merge the 2 units or the remnants of them. And definitely weak, so I've got huge agility across the board here, and that's really what did the trick. I guess I could have used a couple of my agility items on the last unit, but I guess it's going to work out, so shouldn't sweat it too much. Alright! Boss 1 down, here comes boss 2. So close, yet so far. Aha! That's right. Mazal. Poor Mazal. Well, I think it'll take another 3 days of minion fighting, but I think eventually we'll get the Black Diamond. Yeah, I don't care how much damage I do. I'm just gonna run away. Whoa! It does 20 damage to him? That's ridiculous. Okay, hopefully that did enough damage to run away. Good, good.